In The Flash Volume 5, Negative, we continue the story with Barry Allen still affected by the negative speed force. As he attempts to stop villains, Barry struggles with his new powers, which he does not fully understand or control. This lack of control leads to substantial damage to the surroundings during even simple villain stoppages, showcasing the destructive aftereffects of the negative speed force. Barry's difficulties with his powers begin to affect his work life as well. When he arrives at the CCPD, Captain Singh summons him and assigns him and some co-workers to a top-secret assignment to figure out who stole evidence in a closed case initially handled by Singh. Here, we begin to see others' negative opinions of Barry, as he is often late and not present when expected, a result of his superhero duties that his colleagues are unaware of. Later, Barry finds himself in a chase with some minor villains, the same ones he faced at the beginning of this volume. However, this time they aren't committing crimes. Instead, they are fleeing from another villain named Shrapnel. This monster, made of organic metal, proves to be quite a challenge for Barry. He is hurt by several projectile-like attacks, and we see the aftermath of this fight, with Barry referencing previous wounds from other villains. Whereas his body will heal quickly thanks to the speed force, now he feels all the pain and soreness due to the negative speed force. Back in the fight, Barry eventually defeats Shrapnel after several of the villain's attacks cause the aura around Flash to accumulate energy until it explodes, keeping the monster separated until capture by the police and incarceration at Iron Heights. Later, at the lab and then a bar, Barry goes over the case with others on the special task force when he figures out he needs to check out the evidence room. However, upon arriving, he finds several fellow CCPD employees unconscious, and a fire begins to spread in the room. While trying to carry the victims away from the fire, Barry falls unconscious when he awakens later. He is chastised by Singh for going alone and almost getting himself killed, which infuriates the Flash. Fueled by the raw emotional buildup from the negative speed force, Barry lashes out at Singh, telling the captain to fire him because he no longer cares. He then leaves, thinking it's better if he pushes people away. Soon after, Barry realizes that the link behind the missing evidence may be found in the Bloodwork labs. As he races over, he finds a technician beginning to dispose of blood samples. The culprit is none other than Ramsey Rosso, who begins to attack the Flash. Barry grimaces in pain as Ramsey explains that he has the power to control blood. Ramsey reveals that he is a hemophiliac who, through his job and medical expertise, experiment with blood from the lab, inadvertently giving himself the power to control others' blood while becoming invulnerable. Ramsey was the one who caused Flash to pass out and was behind destroying evidence, believing they were looking for proof of his crimes. When he threatens to kill everyone at CCPD, Barry lashes out, causing an explosion of negative energy that throws Ramsey into the streets. Ramsey, appearing unharmed, declares that he needs a moniker akin to Captain Cold or Heatwave, ultimately naming himself Bloodwork. He transforms, encasing his body in blood while attacking Barry, as civilians are caught in the crossfire. Flash carries them to safety. Ramsey yells out that he just wanted to cure his ailment and begins to shift his body into a monstrous form. Barry realizes that to defeat Ramsey, he must target his actual body. So, Barry sympathizes with the villain, getting Ramsey's defenses down as they get closer to one another. Barry then grabs Ramsey and hits him with an electrical shock, temporarily making him powerless, and the villain is placed in handcuffs. As the police take Ramsey away, with evidence against him for the crimes Barry caught him committing earlier, Barry meets up with Kid Flash and gives him the Flash ring, feeling that he needs to control his new powers before he can wear the mantle again. Kid Flash insists that Barry can't just quit and offers to train him to help control his new powers. The two work together to stop a criminal trying to steal diamonds. Afterward, they go their separate ways. Later that night, as Barry is walking, he feels a familiar gust of wind as a speedster races by him. To his surprise, the speedster is none other than Meena. What is she up to, and why is she revealing herself to Barry now?